Evidence a ban putupu say ya mobetimi e dia kire ya ma obi because yene te say de mo am a Ghanaian and near course so mine ko year me benefit bi efri mo anko ye so a me benefit enti se me tell say na make asa so make asa ma Ghana fo nyina adenti na yentimi emba yenya a conclusive adie ma obi entimi ntene ho ase say evidence saying that you was a bino challenge here, then we the minority we are providing this evidence. I didn't know among you.
Well, me just there. Your former committees we a lot of ejumana na nka no mankotimre ye no. Mpanyimfo a wode da no say awa wo ye ho ejuma. So Agent Ntim Fordjour in charge of Defense and Interior Committee. And a committee no wo ye ho ejuma. What in the name of the minority caucus.
Okay.
Intimidate there. So far, he is leading that conversation.
Okay.
On behalf of the minority caucus. I would not want to interfere with other views.
Okay.
I think so far he's handling the issue. What I don't like is the attacks on his personality.
Okay.
Our friends in NDC no or either way tolerant. Politics was abotana was here. In your being yadwin mpo in shana hoba. Mempe a corner yenuanum NDC funi bi wo fada wakasa was it here. Or chana adwin o azibia onu feel the onkoye. Abanu so remani trim. In yadwina on ya robeshe.
Okay.
Look, Papa ne say yema bipartisan committee to sit either in camera or before the cameras to discuss the issues. Grant him that he has put it on paper to demand for a committee deliberation. You don't attack him, you don't personalize the issue and now start calling him names. That is unfair. Yenuanum NDC for no should also understand that what opposition in some pina wakai. All right? Sabi, is that how they were treated? And if they were treated this way, would they have been happy? So I think that issues about yema hukwan na inchechebembra. Inya aben ozi inhube shobi numu. Na oba mo bia na sam aka numu. Inti no me je nimbre pam no I think Reverend is around. Wobotumina we invite because the committee is seized with all the issues.
Okay.
Now, if you want to further interrogate on your platform, I think you can do it. However, I hold a view there. The call by the committee the call by him for the committee to sit is a right call because after all, that is the way to go. We are on break. He doesn't have an opportunity to file an urgent question now. The only opportunity is for the committee to deliberate and invite the agencies and share information. Maybe somebody says, oh, he should bring the evidence out, he should bring the evidence out. It's so sensitive there. In the national interest, the intelligence agencies or the agencies involved must hear it in camera. But you don't attack him.
Okay. Me Reverend Kasai or Kasi so say there are certain things that are very sensitive. Yes, security, thing. And yeah, there's me aba public e de aba beto ejasa na you being the minority leader. E de what kind of sensitive near the nyina because Reverend Kasi so say evidence. Honorable, what do we need?
How can you ask me this question? I won't answer this question. No. But you can't be asking me questions about my caucus. I can't answer that. It's not right. No, it's not. You can't ask me whether committee leader.
No,
I don't need. You, no, I won't get into that area. I won't get into that area with you. I will not get into that area with you. No, it's not appropriate.
Say,
Abena, do you want us to have a good end to this show?
Very.
You want to?
Yes.
We started well.
Yes.
We started well.
We started very well, and I want us to end well. Until you know the winner.
No. 24-hour economy. I no pay me peda Ghana fu nyina hu de. Ye nuanum NDC fu no was it Sebi in the Adan was about BAME.
Omucha Ghana for control.
Obviously, 24-hour economy. What's it then? What proposal was it? Is it 133 or 311?
Yeah.
Maybe something. In other words, what's one job, three shifts?
3 shifts, yeah.
Right, one job, 3 shifts. I expect that a key promise that you've made, it should be included in your year 1 budget. Okay? What is not in the budget cannot be implemented. Simplicity. Omanpeyin ba Parliament with Sona State of the Nation address. Odu 24-hour economy assembly also 24-hour economy assembly say oza she budget ni mu nti yenua ato force number obaka wan asem no we provide details throughout the vetting realize that me bisa one nominee is 24-hour economy pa sebi but all the clip no MPs ni pi ministers ni pi wa sebi one manifesto mpo na won kan anamboa mboa me bisa won about 24-hour economy obia won nchirem ebinu mpo wa me bisa won about one by manifesto mpo osman na orka check and somewhere honest to say they did not read
so obia won nchirem I say what classroom na teacher ni atira de the way obesi ama even notes and because sometimes you paraphrase
no but what is 24-hour economy? Is there one job 3 shifts? Which areas are you going to focus on? The areas you are going to focus on should be included in your first budget statement. What incentives are you going to provide to create the 24-hour economy? Because you see, the essence of the 24-hour economy was job creation.
Okay, but
I'm saying that I'm saying that no.
Me kaise Honorable Elizabeth Echo Olam. Okay. Encourage almost so almost pastor no now no must start with the policy.
You see, Lizzie is a respected lawyer. You know, you see, you can't use propaganda to run a government. When you listen, if UTV, more shift system. How does government take credit for it?
But
listen to me. No, wait. Mepa.
Ghana publishing, company almost started 24-hour economy. And also at first, not 24-hour economy.
Asamno, yenya botana yenchechi. Messy, if a company has its policy and is implementing its own corporate policy based on Juma or year, government can only take credit if a certain incentive is introduced to enhance it. So, for instance, UTV, more system waha. Mutumi a program open 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Within that period, the workers are also there. Woye juma. Inti abemba no so look, more electricity bill are mutia wahan. Mamu incentive bia, you pay half because you have a system to employ more. That is an incentive. Government can take credit. If abemba also do more tax, equipment are mozebano, you introduce a system, mozeba, it's free. More corporate tax and also you have to then government can claim credit. Or the policy or benefit one into more employ more. You see, the essence of intervention by government for the private sector is to create a space for job creation. That is why Akufo-Addo been introducing 1D, 1F. What was the one district, one factory vision for?
Was it successful?
Largely successful. Those that benefited, yes. But it got to a point, the same NDC realized that no, there will be so many gains. So they started playing politics with it. They've cancelled it, okay? There is nothing in place to support the private sector. This budget, I will read it 2025, is an anti-private sector budget. Sir, ECG, Wama contract, was a Mobi, the import cables in Brown. And she said, I'm a quick training there. Was a contract in Menimpana. The contract terminates upon delivery of bill of lading. Metrim, Nimpano, or the Nenzamano or import no zeba, or the Nkrata zeba ECG.
Okay.
The Nzamane Ebudu port, Mary Mejuma. Then we put in invoice for payment. That means that the contract has been executed. So end of contract.
Okay.
The next thing is that ECG. In the ECG now makes arrangement to pay duties.
Okay.
There were trade duties here. Now port for no a release goods. Then the goods now go to the warehouse of ECG.
Okay.
Good. In the Sobiba catch out there, ECG work containers be port. Ayo. Na board chairman and our managing director Onyimhubia Sebi. The minimpan Onyim Zoraka.
Okay.
Because containers were porter. It's under the full custody and control of the port authorities and other agencies that are responsible.
Okay.
It is a reason why Abenibia were national security officials were port. It's a reason why custom officials are there. It is a ECG for one containers under the custody of the port authorities. Not say Obisi Iowa. ECG managing director, board member, board chairman. One be the people to hold responsible. Yeah, port officials and all others responsible for the custody of the containers now over port one.
Okay. No,
wait. I've understood all your Abna. You made a
time or no?
Let me finish. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. So I just need you to understand, because you see sometimes in some bar, you talk about and change him into bonde into asin yejuma. So let me explain it. The principle is this: people must understand there as he damn naughty. Now, so we back at the ECG for one containers be ayo or porter. The minimum panel must give evidence how or you will report. Come on air, attack his reputation. Obia was sumomanu for 20 years in your intelligence infrastructure. You don't mistreat the person. Remember, Obia Wakakosum, managing director or baby minister. Assembly or what can ye? But if you reduce it to partisanship, attack, I'm not suggesting that I am against accountability. Obia render accounts. But in the process, there must be a system in place. Obobwa. But where we play to the gallery all the time, attack. In the end, this is for budget aba. You know, they're also going to start procurement. Governance is about procurement. A baby and you are over survive without procurement. Okay? You buy for the state. So Yabeshe,
Honorable,
they would have to take it easy and follow due process and allow us to all feel that Omano Yeheninara Yeneze. The more they continue to attack, persecution here, persecution there, in the press conference, NMPP4, the real problem is there. solve it. Let me tell you, let me ECG in some working. In him there NDC MPP abredo. ECG in more lawyers. One lawyers NDC for number wasn't NDC for Kukudam. No way NDC for ECG lawyers in MPP time. They were the ones who were writing legal opinion. I have court documents. These same lawyers are. Una why wonder what MPs are being. What the one what are being. They were writing legal opinions. They were in court when people sued ECG. These were the same people that would defend the ECG there. ECG in the worker PPA. How can the same people today, when their party members are attacking the former MD and now or former managing directors for not going to PPA, they will keep quiet? PDS, and some they were in the public space talking about corruption. Do you know that those lawyers are will defend PDS and you for ECG? They were Abrochi court. You end these lawyers. You see, let us say Ghana first. That is what exactly. That is what I'm saying there. Zaye yeno, za all kodono, boyen.